plate in the shape of a parallelogram is acted upon by two couples. Determine the moment of the couple formed by the two 21 Newton force, that is here and here, and B. The perpendicular distance between 12 Newton force if the resultant of the two couples is 0. That means the perpendicular distance between this 12 Newton and this 12 Newton is to be found out. And third one is the value of alpha if the resultant couple is 72 Newton centimeter clockwise and D is 42 centimeters. Let us try solving this problem. Here we have two forces, that is, one is 21 Newton force and a 12 Newton force. Both 21 Newton forces are acting in the horizontal direction and they are parallel to each other and they are opposites in sense. Hence, these two form a couple. Same way, for 12 Newton force, they also act in parallel line of action and they also form a couple. Now, my objective is to find the moment of the couple formed by the two 21 Newton force. I find the moment of my 21 Newton force to be with a simple equation F into the perpendicular distance D, and F here is 21 Newton multiplied by the perpendicular distance being 16 centimeters, which will give me a value of 336 Newton centimeters. Please understand, Newton centimeter is not a standard unit. You have to use Newton meter. For this problem, for simplicity purpose, I am just using Newton centimeter because in later stage also Newton centimeter comes into the picture. Now let us go into the part B. In B, the perpendicular distance between the 12 Newton force if the resultant of the two couples is 0. Now if you see here, I have this 12 Newton force acting like this, which creates a moment in the clockwise direction, and the 21 Newton force acting in this direction, and hence they tend to rotate the body in the counterclockwise direction. So I have to mention it in my previous answer, counterclockwise. Now let us find if the moment is supposed to be 0. So that means moment produced by the couple of 21 Newton force plus moment produced by the couple of 12 Newton force should be equal to 0. So let us simplify it. Let us substitute things. So I get 336 Newton centimeters is equal to minus M12 M12. So which implies I get 336 is equal to minus 12 into the perpendicular distance D. So from this I get my perpendicular distance D to be equal to 28 centimeters. The minus sign goes off because I know that my M12 is already in the clockwise direction. So this turns out to be positive, and hence I have my perpendicular distance being 28 centimeters. And perpendicular distance, when I say, it is something like this angle is 90 and this angle is 90, and this distance is what we found as 28 centimeters. Let us move to part C, the value of alpha if the resultant couple is 72 Newton centimeters clockwise and D is 42 centimeters. To find that, I can again use the same thing. M21 plus M12 should be equal to minus 72 Newton centimeters. So I have to use the formula FD sine theta. So what I can write is that minus 72 is equal to 336 minus the distance is 42 into sine alpha into 12. Now we must always consider this negative sign comes in because the 12 Newton is creating a clockwise moment. So the minus sign comes into picture, which implies I get sine alpha to be 0.80952, and hence alpha is equal to 54.05 degrees. This is my final answer. So I guess you must have understood the concept of moment of a couple.